In this video, we'll be talking about gas pipe sizing using our productivity pack. So what we desired was a way to link BTU that was entered in schedules into the piping systems for gas that are connected to the families. So unfortunately, Autodesk and Revit doesn't contain all the correct data types to do this appropriately for gas-based systems. We do have a workflow that set up that functions and gives the designer what they need to do their job. So this is a gas load summary schedule included in the project. Basically, we just want to convey that the BTU that you enter in your schedule should be end up being the CFH that gets used throughout the piping system for sizing it. So I'm going to activate this riser diagram. All right, so we have a boiler here. So we can select the tag and we can edit the BTH value of the boiler. So say it's a 500 BTU boiler. So you could edit this in the schedule or at the tag, whatever you want. But the important part being is the gas flow parameter is going to update and all of the piping system is going to update as well. So how are we doing that? So this piping system right now is set to this MP natural gas pipe is a hydronic supply system classification which does flow calculations. So we're using the GPM in the piping system as a CFH. So that's where it's not entirely accurate, but it's only because we don't have all the available data types yet to us to do it appropriately. So Revit sees the value as a GPM. But our system of tags and families and schedules sees the value as a CFH value. So now, for example, in the Minnesota Mechanical Fuel Gas Code, a designer or engineer could use a schedule like this, a very common schedule. Inlet pressure 2 psi, what kind of pressure drop are you sizing the pipe for? You could measure your total developed length for the piping system. And then you could basically use this chart to size your system now with all the values in Revit propagating flow. So in this case, if we just say we assume that we have a 200-foot long run, if we go back to the model here, so we have 500 CFH combining with 825, which goes up to 1325, and in this specific table, we would be looking at a 1 1/4 inch pipe to serve that. So just as well, just the same, the meter is looking at the connected load of the entire system. So this tag is able to convey that information that the meter is seeing. And it's just another way to error check if this total does match the total in the schedule right here, which more or less confirms that everything is connected. So that is gas piping flow in the mechanical productivity pack.